Hello everyone and welcome back to another Keyforge gameplay episode here on the Crucible Online. Another new deck for you guys today. We have, I'm going to try and say this right, but Evelyn O'Notikeni the 5th. Probably not saying that right. It is Shadows Distant Mars. Got 22 creature cards. You guys know I'm a fan of high creature count decks. We'll get into the cards here. Over in Dis we have Gateway to Dis. Really great board wipe there. We also have Lash of Broken Dreams. Another good common card for Dis, and a really big thing we have is 3 Pit Demons. So Pit Demons was one of my favorite creature cards in Dis. Very strong. It lets you steal one as an action for the creature, and it's 5 power, so it's really tough to deal with. Having 3 of them I think is a really good benefit for this deck. Over in Mars we have 2 Battle Fleets, which is the card that it's an action when you play. You can reveal any number of Mars cards, and then for each of those that you reveal, you get to draw an extra card. So it can lead to some pretty good Mars turns. We also have Phosphorus Stars, another good control card for Mars. Help control the board if you get behind. We also have Combat Pheromones. Haven't played with this one in a while, but it's an artifact with an Omni ability. You can sacrifice it, and then you get to use 2 other Mars cards this turn. So you can use some Mars creatures on a turn that you're not, you don't have Mars as your main house. And then we also have a new card, Swap Widget. I don't think I've played with this one, but it's an artifact. It's a little confusing, but you can use it as an action. Return a friendly, ready Mars creature to your hand. If you do, put a Mars creature with a different name from your hand into play and ready it. So you can sort of swap one ready Mars creature for another one from your hand and have it come in ready. A little interesting, but I don't know exactly how good it is. We'll have to see. Over in Shadows, we have Miasma. So that's the card that makes your opponent skip their Forge Key Step. Pretty good. We also have 3 times Silvertooth and Umbra. Umbra is, I think, a pretty decent one to have 3 of. It allows you to steal. Because we don't have Bait Switch in this Shadows pool, it's good to have another mechanism to steal by. And also Old Bruno. It's just a 3 power evasive threat that captures 3 when it comes into play, so pretty good card there. That does it for the card overview, guys, so I'll meet you guys in game. Okay guys, here we are in game. Opponent chose whether they want to go first or not. I don't think it tells us what their choice is. Oh, but they have 7, so they're going first. So since we're going second, look at our cards here. Make sure we're reconnected. But we have 2 Mars cards. Sorry about this, guys. So look in our hand, we have 2 Mars, 3 Shadows, 1 Dis. It's actually okay, so we'll probably keep this. Because we're going second, it's a lot harder to mulligan. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we lagged out there, but they just played Tunk for their first turn. So that means they're probably going to go into Shadows again. I sort of just want to play 3 cards and line up a better turn too, so I'm going to go Shadows, even though this isn't the best play, and the Tunk can get rid of some of these creatures. I'm just trying to sift through my deck, set up some better turns. Okay, so this was absolutely horrible. Oh, I didn't use my Silvertooth either. Great. Didn't want to hit Shadows there, but it's okay. We get to play 3 cards next turn. Okay, routine drop, that's fine. So this card just lets him steal 1 and then steal another for every copy of routine card in his routine drop in his graveyard. Okay, this is okay. So he's played. I think we're sort of priced into going Shadows again here. We get to steal 1 back, reap up a couple times, unfortunately. So pretty weak early game here for us. But we do have a couple board wipes in this deck, or really just 1 board wipe. So hopefully we can dig through till we hit that card. It's a decent turn actually. Don't have any artifacts out, so he can't get any extra value from his Nexus. Next turn, I would like to go Mars, but the fact that he can kill my Combat Pheromones is sort of crappy. Okay, sure. Another routine job, so gonna steal 2 from me. It's unfortunate. But he is in shadows again for the second turn in a row, so hopefully not the best turn for him. Okay, so reaping with his Nexus, sure. If this is all he does, I'm probably just gonna reap here and play one more shadows card. Yeah, I mean, if he's not gonna deal with my board, I've got more creatures than him, so I'm just gonna choose shadows again. And reap with everything. And play another card. Okay, so this is setting up a better Mars turn for us as well. Uh-oh, Orbital Bombardment. That could be bad for us. He's revealing Soft Landing and Phosphor Stars. Well, if those are the only 2 cards in Mars he has, then his turn's not going to be that great. So that's pretty good. He's probably going to reap here, get up to 6 with his Tunk. Or that's a correct decision, at least. Sort of like this Macus Asp or whatever this is. It's skirmish and poison, so you can use it to kill stuff pretty easily. Okay, Phosphorus Stars. Oh, that's totally fine, right? Because it's gonna stun his thing anyway, and we weren't planning on going shadows next turn. So now we can't reap to get rid of our combat pheromones. Okay, sure. So we're gonna go Mars here. Should be a decent turn. Fight real creature card from your hand for each friendly ready Mars creature. So not going to get a whole lot of value from the cards coming into play, the Mars cards I'm playing this turn, because we could have gotten him down to less than 6, but we're going up to 6 ourselves. It's likely that he'll probably, well, he still hasn't used any dis yet. Yeah, so he's going dis here. Let's see if he can make us lose 1. So discard a card, discard another card, Stealer of Souls. Unfortunate, we probably would have played that next turn, but still happy to have Pit Demons and Shaffles as well. Poltergeist. Okay, sure. It's really unfortunate it actually gets to actually use it. That sucks. But as long as he doesn't steal one this turn, we're still very much in this game. Okay, what did he kill? The Zix of the Many. Okay, that's fine. So definitely gonna go dis here and just unload our hand. Draw a lot of cards. We'll go shadow dis and just play the 2 Pit Demons, which in my opinion are some of the best dis creatures. They're 5 power and they let you use the action to steal. So I can line up, if he doesn't deal with them this turn, I'll probably go dis again. And this, having Shaffles out, also makes my opponent lose Amber every turn, which is great. Okay, Soft Landing for a Mars creature. Pretty good. Uh-oh, Mind Warper. I don't think that's choosing any of the creatures. Okay, no, that's fine. I don't mind capturing from myself because I don't have any Amber, so he can only reap here. Yep, so just reaping with this card's not that great. Tunk, he'll probably try and kill one of my Pit Demons. What's he doing? He killed my Shaffles. Probably not the best decision, actually. So I can just reap twice, play another creature in an artifact, or I can use Pawn Sacrifice, kill 2 of his creatures, get all of my Shadows guys back for another turn, and that unlocks my Asp as well, so I can kill his creatures. This is a tough decision. I think I do want to go Pawn Sacrifice here. Mind Warper is going to become a problem. So I'm going to go Shadows here. And we have the bad penny to sacrifice. We'll deal 3 here and here. It's a good old 1 for 2. Then play these creatures and remove my stuns. And I think that's it. Okay, this is looking much better. So we're at the point here where we're very ahead on board. So unless he has gateway to dis or a way to wipe our board, we're looking pretty good here. Next turn we'd really like to go dis, play 4 cards and steal twice possibly. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think we're gonna go dis and play a lot of cards. Yeah, we're definitely doing dis. I don't really care about killing any of his cards. They don't really do anything. So I'm gonna use the action on these pit demons. Play another pit demon. What do we want to give flame wreathed? So probably a creature with a really good ability. Sort of just want to put it on the pit demon so he can't kill it with any of his creatures. I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll also play another creature and my own Lash of Broken Dreams. So we are definitely quite ahead here. I'm going to make him deal with my board, and I'm just going to reap every turn now to steal Amber. I don't think there's any reason to do anything else for the meantime. Our board presence is just huge, right? So he could get rid of all of our disc creatures, but then he's probably fighting with his creatures and not generating Amber, and then we get to generate Amber our next turn going Shadows or Mars, you know. Restringus. Oh, so this is a pretty good card. So for people that don't know, this is choose a house when you play it, and then I can't choose that house as my active house until it leaves play. So yep, makes sense. He's choosing dis, so it's not allowing me to do dis, which is fine because we have a couple Mars creatures and we can fight with one of them, and also more shadows that we can play depending on what he's doing this turn. Okay, so what's he doing with Terror here? So he's fighting, and what did he fight? Umbra. Okay, yeah, that's a good decision for him, for sure. So he's going to fight with his Dust Imp. Yeah, so he fought my Toxin, sure, dealing 2 damage, and he's getting 2 Amber. So now I'm more tempted to just go Mars here because he took away my good Shadows turn. Although I can still go up to 6. But he's got Lash next turn, so going up to 6 isn't like the biggest deal. So I'd rather develop my board here, actually, and I'll go Mars. How much do I want to control here? I could just go fight, make him have no board. Nah. So I'll reap here, fight so I can use my discards, and then just play a bunch of artifacts and Mars and another big boy. So just setting us up even better. So this is sort of playing into like a gateway to dis if he has it in his deck. But even if he has that, then he's going to grab some chains, and we've got a bunch of artifacts we can start using. We've got Mother Gun, so each one of these will deal damage equal to the amount of Mars cards we have in hand, so that'd be 2. So we have 4 damage in hand. And then Squawker to stun or ready another creature so we can get a lot of Amber next turn going Mars. So what did he do just there? Tunk to fight Pit Demon. Okay, that's fine. You didn't even kill it. Maybe you didn't read this all the way. I get +2 power, which is why I put it on the Pit Demon. Okay, Mother Gun. Yep, that's not doing anything. Okay, so if that's all he's doing, he's in for a world of hurt. We're just going to steal all his amber. I'll go steal 1, steal 2, steal 3, discard a card from your hand. So he discarded Mass Abduction. Haha! Nice try. Discard another card from your hand. Ha! That was a great one to get 2 miasma. That's just not fair. We'll play a Dust Imp. And I think we're going to get rid of Gateway Disc because we're so far ahead on board. There's no way that we ever want to play that. And that's the turn. So yeah, we're in a commanding position here. Another metric that I always look on is how far you get through your decks. You can see we've gone through, we even went second this game, and we've gone through 11 more cards in our deck than he has. So that means we've gotten 11 more cards worth of resources during the game. So that's why you always want to be maximizing the amount of cards you're playing during a turn. That's how I get advantages. Okay, Mother Gun, he's going to kill something, sure. So yeah, he killed my Pit Demon, sure. Okay, well, now that he doesn't have any amber, there's no really point in stealing. I could still make him discard a card, but I think now that I have 3 Mars cards in hand, I can just use Mother Gun to wipe his board and then reap up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we're gonna be out of lash range, so I think this will just wrap up the game here. We'll go Mars. I could use both these battle fleets first, but I don't know what I'm going to draw, and just the 3 damage is enough to kill 2 of his things, so I'm going to play it cautious here instead of risky, and just do 3 damage twice. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of his Mars creatures. Do I want to swap in any creatures? Not yet, but we'll battle fleet here. So draw 2 cards, revealing 2 Mars cards. Battle fleet again. Just draw 1 card. Sure. Then we can reap 3 times and just stun this card. Yeah, that sounds good. Reap. Reap. Reap, and then we'll stun this card, and that'll be the turn. So even if he has a bait and switch here, we'll just steal back to the amber and make him discard a card and get some more amber and play some more creatures and use lash. So this game's just over. So he's going shadows. Let's see if he has bait and switch. I imagine that's the only way he's gonna continue to live. Nerve Blast, okay, so that'll steal 1. Right, steal, and then deal 2 damage to a creature. Sure. Probably wants to get rid of Toxin, if I had to imagine. Yep, that's what he got rid of. Shadow Self, sure. It's not doing anything. Too much to protect. Nice. So steal all but 6 of my amber. Okay. Oh, he's Sync strong. He could have got me less. But I think he's losing this game anyway. Alright. Give him a GG. Alright guys, that was we were behind in the beginning, but sort of blown out at the end there. But we'll take it back to the deck overview, talk everything over. Alright, so yeah, that was a pretty easy game, but you guys could see that having 3 of the Pit Demons, especially on the same board at the same time, is just too much for the opponent to deal with. I just played my cards more efficiently than he did. I was playing more cards per turn, and as long as you're doing that and playing around some of the bigger threats like board wipes and stuff like that, you're going to usually come out on top. But what else? Also, the two Mother Guns were pretty useful that game. The Silvertooths and Umbras didn't really use Miasma or Gateway to Disc. We just discarded that. But yeah, this just has a lot of really good discards, disc house cards, and we sort of just use those to get advantage over the long game. But that does it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy, please leave me a like, a comment, or a subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. Let me know which decks you guys want to see next, and if you have any questions or anything like that. But I hope everybody has a great day, and as always, good luck out there battling in the Crucible.